Domestic terrorism is not some faraway concept that only happens when no one can see it. If you live in America, it's happening right here and right now. The Immigration and Customs Enforcement, better known as ICE, is not and has not done any good for the general public within the past year and a half. Originally created to prevent terrorist attacks after 9/11, they have since devolved and detained legal U.S. citizens, forcefully entered homes without any sort of identification or permit from a judge, have actively lied about multiple people attacking them or running them over, and have murdered people for simply exercising their freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Alex Preedy was a person who was doing so when he was fatally shot in Minnesota. Alex Preedy was an active ICU nurse who treated U.S. veterans. When he walked into your room, he was there for you. He was never preoccupied. He was never thinking about anybody else, said Marta Crownhart, one of Preedy's former patients. They've stolen children from schools and directly from their parents, and will outwardly target anybody who speaks another language besides English or looks different from the average white person. America was once considered a melting pot of cultures that are now being taken away by ICE. People being detained are being put through horrific and traumatic experiences in literal cages and detention facilities. We cannot sit back and feel sorry for them. We need to feel angry, and we need to do something about it. If you, like me, are white, then you have a privilege to not be immediately distrusted because of the way you look, a privilege to be able to walk alone without worrying that you are in immediate danger, and you need to recognize that and use it to benefit people who don't have the same privilege that you do. How do you do that? Here's a list. Go to protest. I'm sure there are many upcoming protests in your area against ICE, and if there aren't, collaborate with your friends to start one or do something similar. Make art. As I'm doing in this video, art is a fantastic way to persuade people and make them feel something about the problems around them. And it doesn't just have to be a drawing. Music, photography, acting, sculpting, there are so many kinds of art that will get people in so many different ways. Have conversations. Inform your friends, family, people you know from school or other events on the tragedies happening every day. The more people know, the less likely there are to believe that everything is fine, because it isn't. Help out. Provide services for people whom it might be dangerous to leave their house. Pick up groceries, medical supplies, or providing general support can greatly impact people in your community. Love. In our current time period, hate is so incredibly normalized. Tell people you care about them. Listen to people no matter their background. Do things because you care, and eventually it'll pay off. We do not have to continue living like this. We are capable of changing our country. Melt ICE. No human illegal.